I really need to go on my other computer and figure out what the chords are to the intro because I done fucking forgot. Anyways, we're back. Politics as usual, episode 104. We have a full house this time. Fee, you found your way back to the pocket, I see.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. I be fucking tired, bro. Waking up at 4:30 in the morning. By the time 8 o'clock roll around, sometimes I just be in the bed, brother. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey man, it happens. I couldn't get up that early.
I feel you.
I couldn't get up that early, but more power. Hell, I struggle. I struggle getting up to get to work at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Bro, I dread that commute every fucking morning. So yeah.
Thankfully, I ain't had to commute. Although I did go in the office yesterday for like an hour and a half. Because my former protege got a new job, so they did like a surprise going away thing for her. So, I went up there and popped my head in for a quick second, and then took a call in the office and went home.
Must be nice. Everybody ain't able.
Hey, man, facts. I'm not the head of something for a thing, my nigga. You out here more stripes on your resume than me, bro.
Bro, the stripes. Never mind. I ain't even go there. You know what I'm gonna say though.
Oh, I know what you was gonna say. What, you take the money over the stripes?
Yes.
Facts.
100% of the time. Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I'm just
every time.
Just saying, my job title isn't head of something.
It sounds good, but I can't cash that shit in when the bills do. So.
You can cash it in for a better job somewhere else.
We'll see.
Joe, how was your week, man?
Man, long, bro. We got 5 new people, and I'm training 3 of them, and then we get 3 more new people within the next month and a half. I'm trying to avoid training them. So,
goddamn, what the fuck y'all?
Bro, why are you training 3 niggas at one time, bro? We ain't got nobody else.
Nah, it's definitely way easier to train multiple people at one time, especially with my job.
I just did it. I 100% agree. Yep.
Yeah, man.
What you train these niggas on PowerPoint?
Nah. You got to be hands on, which is why I think it's easier to train multiple people at one time.
Now I definitely understand that. Of course, with my world, we train people. We found like the magic number was like 4. Any more than training 4 people at once, and you lost them because everybody just couldn't retain that amount of information.
Mm-hmm.
In my job, we train 1 nigga at a time, bro. Don't give me more than 1 person.
I mean, y'all are dealing with people's like lives. That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
you kind of need to make sure they got your undivided attention and you got their undivided attention. Like, there don't need to be no splits.
Like, you want to make sure nigga number 3 is getting it. Nigga number 3 in the back, you want to make sure that he's getting it because if he doesn't.
Hey man, like the other day, this lady, she like 61 or 62. She still work with us, but she got an orientee. So she was training the girl, and she went to the back. She's like, hey, I'm gonna go on lunch. Just watch out for it real quick. I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm looking down, and then I just look up. This girl is about to send this nigga like fucking 4 inches of air, like straight into his fucking circulatory system, and I got up so quick and clamped my eyes. Hey, what you doing? She said, what? I said, man, you don't see all this fucking air? You about to kill this nigga. Like, you about to get an air embolism. I'm like, hey, nah. I'm like, nah, man. Hey, just watch out, man. Like,
hey, man, I it's not funny, but it's funny. So yeah.
This is why I'm not in the medical field.
Yeah.
Hey, that's why I don't like training people, because it's like dialysis. I do dialysis if you don't know. Like, once you get the patient on the machine, like, I work for like the first 30 minutes of the day and like the last 15 minutes. Like, I don't be doing nothing. The machine doing all the work. As long as that bitch ain't beeping, I'm chilling. That's why I'm able to podcast on the clock sometimes, because the machine doing all the work.
Hey, that machine was beeping one of the times.
Exactly.
It was.
Hey, you just go hit reset and you right back to it. But when I get somebody like that, it fucked me up because I can't chill like I be chilling. Like, now I gotta watch. and make sure you're not killing this nigga. Because if you kill him, then I'm gonna get in trouble with you, and you're not getting my license in jeopardy for killing this nigga, man.
Whenever people find out I'm from a family of nurses, well, why didn't you go into that's not what you want.
Absolutely not.
That is not what you want. I don't care about people at a close enough level. Like I care about people on the macro. Like I hope you're doing all right. I'll donate some money to help you, to help somebody else help you, but I don't want to physically go help you. Like that's not my thing. Like if I can't help you from my crib, then you probably ain't gonna get helped. That's why I donate my money to like charitable causes, because I salute the people who actually want to go out there and donate their time. Like it's a very small list of shit I will donate my time to.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Like being in dialysis, I get to do a lot of like tough love on people, like especially like older black men. Like I be, nigga, why your phosphorus high? What the fuck you been eating? Like I really be talking to them like they one of the guys. They're like, hey man, well, you know, man, had a couple Cokes, man, had a couple cheeseburgers. Hey man, you know you're not supposed to eat that shit. You're gonna die if you keep eating it, man. And they be like, all right, man, next week, man, I'll make sure my lab's a little bit better. Like so I like the dynamic because I'm mostly working with black people, working for black people with the patients, and I can just talk to them like the real nigga I am. I ain't got a fucking code switch. Like, hey, Mr. Phoenix, can I you think I can come off the machine 30 minutes early? Hey man, you know you saving some hours off your life. You come off the machine 30 minutes early, but yeah, you can come off. They be looking at me like,
yeah, you want to die early? Cool. All right.
I'm just gonna do my time, man. Dang, man.
Hey. Yeah, I try my best not to code switch on work phone calls. I said that the other day to somebody, and they were so confused. It was one of our technology partners. Was like, all right, yeah, can you get that back to me? Yeah, I got you bet. It means all right, man. I'll get it back to you.
Hey, the funny part is when they start trying to use it after they discover a new one.
Mm-hmm. I think the white people I work with, they mostly like coastal elite. They don't be trying that shit. They like the coastal liberals. They a little too afraid to go that route. At least around me.
I'm glad. I'm delighted because I hate, because like somebody in my job the other day, white by the way, obviously I'm in Colorado, said like it's giving, like you know how people be like, yeah, it's giving, like what the fuck, like where did you read that? You know,
like they don't even understand that's like black gay lingo. Like that's not even like just regular slang that like comes from the LGBT community. Like what that shit done jumped so far from, like it used to be a time where we wouldn't even hear like LGBT lingo.
Yeah. There's
like now white people
like we don't
that was like its own little thing, and now it's like it's to where some shit will happen and 6 months later white people saying it. It's like, bro, stop.
and like putting it together, putting like different regional slangs together, like it's like nah.
Yeah, nah. You can't say dead ass and then ain't it.
Dead ass, ain't it?
Boy, you dead ass, ain't it? Like, hey, that took me a minute to get to when someone would like when what is it, like noun and pronoun agreement wasn't occurring in a sentence. It's like well, y'all late as hell, ain't it? Don't you mean ain't y'all?
Nah, ain't it?
Yeah, that ain't it used to fuck me up.
That shit fuck me up.
It's in my repertoire now. Like,
it's in mine too, and that's how I know I've been in the South for too damn long.
Because I mad as hell, ain't it?
Boy, you mad as hell, ain't it? Ain't you? Like, what are you?
I was like, hey, I said, hey, I'm like, it. What is? Huh?
Who is it? Why are you referring to me as it?
See, the first clause, like, sets up the rest of the sentence. Then ain't it is like situational. Like ain't it like I set up the situation, then ain't it? Yeah,
it is like nigga in that instance. A nigga can refer to multiple persons, places, things. It's not just singular in that instance. It like can refer to anything. Like, that took me a fucking minute to get Southern Link when I first, because I worked and lived off of 280, and it wasn't too many niggas over there. So like when I started hanging around Birmingham niggas, that was a different experience. I'm like, yo, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Like, what does that mean?
I ain't gonna lie. Southern slang something else because I don't know if y'all ever like this ever happened to y'all, but it'll be like one nigga leaving, and then he'll get up, he'll be like, "I will holler at y'all." I'm like looking around, like, "Who's we? Nigga, who is we? We'll holler at y'all." Just one nigga leaving.
Hey, but shit, like, hey, but shit can be so. UI is another thing where vocal inflection and tone and context matters a whole fucking lot.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, like those are just like, Southern slang fucked me up for a minute. It took me forever to understand, like, yo, what the fuck are y'all talking about? I think a perfect example of this, and it's random as hell, of like how, like, the barriers exist in slang. So there was a song where Joe Budden made called "Who," and he was talking about who killed hip hop, and he said something about DJ Unk. He was like, Unk was cool, and then came Walk It Out, but I didn't know what the fuck niggas was talking about. Now, to me, I didn't know what the fuck those niggas were talking about. Is how that sentence plays out. Unk heard it and heard, I ain't know what that fuck nigga was talking about. And them niggas almost got into a beef over the shit because of a prepositional clause that was missing. Because in context, if you start saying fuck nigga in the South, that means something completely different in other parts of the country.
And to bring this full circle, my jaw fucking dropped the first time I heard somebody white say not fuck nigga now, but when I fuck boy,
fuck
because
boy.
I was like, who are you calling the fuck boy? What did they? I was like, what did they do?
Yeah, like
I was like, y'all about to fight?
Like, yeah, like when I be hearing, I be like, hey man, watch who you say that around, because that can mean something complete. That's like suck my dick to New Yorkers. Like that's a sign that you are ready for violence. If you utter the word fuck nigga in
fighting
the
words,
South, you around niggas, man, fuck that fuck nigga. It's somebody about to fight. I'll tell you something funny I heard earlier. I was listening to Bomani's podcast. He was talking about you can tell the levels of poverty you at by, like, it's levels of, if you see a bunch of niggas with no shirts, the level above that is a bunch of niggas in undershirts. And then the level above that is a bunch of niggas in white t-shirts.
Hey, real shit. Like I said this to my wife once. I was like, in the South, like the groundhog for summer is when you see a nigga walking down the street with that wife beater in his hand. I was like, that's when you know it's summer, because that nigga's walking with no shirt on and that t-shirt in his hand. Like, that's when you know it's summer. That is absolutely true.
Or when a fat boy start bringing the towels out, bro.
With that towel.
That towel, you know what time it is, nigga.
Summer here now. Yeah.
But nah, like, for real, think about that. Like, if you see a bunch of niggas, if you are somewhere and you see a bunch of niggas with no shirt, you know you are in the hood, you in the trenches.
Yes.
If you see just a bunch of niggas chilling with, like, the shirts per capita and the kind of shirts per capita will tell you like, if you walk 2 blocks and see 3 niggas with no shirt, you might need to leave where you at. Bless you.
Thank you.
Like, if you're not there for some specific reason, you might need, like, if you are in New Orleans, and this is just what I've heard, you in New Orleans and you see a bunch of little niggas with no shirts and tattoos on, you need to turn around and go back to where you was. Find Bourbon Street, but you don't need to be here. You see a bunch of niggas in tank tops, you a little more safe. You see a bunch of niggas in white tees, you a little bit more safe.
Hey, now listen, if I see a bunch of niggas in wife beaters, I'm still going the other way. Because why you ain't got no shirt, bro?
Oh yeah, nah.
Yeah, that influences the gas station I stop at. If you see that nigga in front of the gas station just standing there, no shirt on, I'm like,
I'm not stopping.
I'm not taking my chance.
Oh, I look at it too. Like, hey, are you selling liquor in your gas station? Like, I'm not stopping if you selling liquor in the gas station.
Now, to be fair, there is it used to be a Shell. I don't know. It's a gas station on 31 in Pelham that sell liquor.
Hey, bro, I'm not stopping.
I used to stop there many a time after the ABC store closed, and I had to bust a late night move. Get my head cracked for a bottle of Crown. Should be like $50, but fuck it.
Hey, nah, it ain't no but fucking.
Hey,
Nah,
nigga, I lived
Nah.
at home. It was 9 o'clock and it was some pussy to be had, and I needed a bottle. So she
Man.
requested a bottle. I'm bringing a bottle. I ain't had shit else.
I'm going to the grocery store to get you some Malibu and some pineapple juice.
Anyways, man, what the fuck has been happening this week? Is anything in the sporting world going on?
Lakers gonna suck this season.
Oh yeah, Russ coming off the bench. That's gonna be. Sue Surf got caught.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it ain't looking good for him. Said that nigga.
Nah, it's looking grim for him. Yeah.
Said that nigga barricaded himself in the damn house before the feds came and got him. Said he tried to run out the back, and the feds was waiting on him. He ran back in there. I was like, damn.
Yeah, and like I can't even say like I don't just say like blanket free niggas no more. Not that I ever really said it. But like until these charges come out, I can't even say free the nigga because I don't know what the fuck he been accused of.
Hold on. I think Piper Boy had posted something about what this nigga. I know he got picked up by the DEA. So
oh yeah,
Yeah.
You say free to wave until you find out it was some child sex trafficking. Not saying that's what it is, but that's what I'm saying.
1 count of racketeering conspiracy, max penalty of 20 years. 1 count of possession of firearms by convicted felon, max penalty of 10 years. Sue Surf tells the judge, I understand the charges. Court-appointed attorney given until paid attorney takes over. So,
racketeering is so vague too.
Yeah, racketeering is just like a catch-all for like any kind of like, oh, this nigga was up to some shenanigans.
Like nigga, that could be pimping. That could be gambling. Like it's mad shit. Racketeer. Like was he running the numbers?
Dog fights. Yeah.
Yeah. Like what? Like what was he doing? But anyway, prayers to his family, his daughter especially. I know that's not a fun thing to have to go through. So yeah, that yeah, it stinks. Surf seemed very lucid in some of the spaces. I wasn't listening to the spaces, but niggas recorded the spaces and put them on YouTube.
Nah, I was listening to it live and he was talking about it. Sounded like he was in there about to cry.
Oh yeah, he was. And that's how I knew it was like, he realized this shit ain't a game because if the DEA is involved, that sounds like Federico, not federal RICO, not state RICO.
Nah, it ain't the YSL RICO. This is the real niggas came to get this nigga.
This is like he probably going away. Unless if he don't go away, we probably still won't ever see that nigga again because the only way you getting at that is
I was about to say he won't be battle rapper. He'll be singing if he gets out of this. So
he'd probably be in witness protection.
Yeah.
Well, at least he would be wise to go into witness protection because federal racket. And it's sad because he made himself a target screaming neighborhood Crip, 6-0 Crip on stage. And it sucks because, that's the RICO basically is like, oh, if you're, gang or something organized crime, gang initiated, we can target you with anything that we find under this RICO shit. And a lot of times they do target prominent people because they know they have more to lose and might be willing to give up a bigger fish to get out of this.
Yeah, but the way he talking, I don't know. Like people would have accused him of snitching in the past because he was getting out of jail so quick for gun charges. But the way he talks, I really hope he don't fucking snitch because you just can't snitch. Like you just have to lay down, bro, and do your time. Like,
well, yeah, because I mean, if he do snitch, like I said, he giving up a bigger fish, and that definitely ain't guaranteeing nobody around you safety.
Hey, bro, did y'all remember the movie Eraser with bro? Why did they make a Eraser 2 on fucking I think it's on HBO Max? I watched that bitch the other day.
I think they made a series of it.
Well, it was a movie, and I was thinking about the federal witness protection. That's what them niggas was on there doing.
Wait, what's this?
Eraser 2,
starring Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, I ain't never heard of it.
Yeah, it was a part 2.
Hey, they just dropped it like It's a 2022 release. I think it's on HBO Max.
Oh wait, that nigga David Zaslav is canceling all this shit, but he greenlit Eraser too. That's the new CEO of Warner Brothers Discovery. If you don't know, that nigga's one of the 5 greatest haters of all time, bro. Like off rip, I've only been aware of this nigga's existence for like 3 months, and he is already one of the 5 greatest haters of all. It's like Pontius Pilate, Charleston White, Mitch McConnell, David Stern, and David Zaz. Like those are the 5 greatest haters of all time.
Hey, speaking of Charleston White, bro,
That's a nasty nigga, bro.
Yeah, but why was this nigga T.I. like pleading for help? Like what's wrong with this nigga T.I., bro? Like, nigga, that's your family, nigga.
Pleading for help for what?
He was mad that ain't no rappers come to his aid, or none of his friends in the industry came to his aid when Charleston White was talking trash to him and his son. And I'm like, bro, why was
Charleston White is like 5'3" and carries around mace? What?
Like, nigga, we're not coming to speak. Nigga, you and your son got yourself into that shit with that nigga. You and your son need to handle Charleston, man. You don't even got to. Charleston White offered that nigga the fade, like a family versus family fade, nigga. He was like, he told T.I. he'll beat him up. He'll get his son to beat his son up like a family affair fade, nigga.
Hey, nah, Joe. You're right. Charles, he needs to be locked away. Some of the shit that it's a very disturbing video.
I seen that.
That nigga needs to be in jail, like on some real shit. Ricky says, I feel slightly disrespected being from the South only because it's kind of true. I mean, we ain't saying nothing that's not true about.
Hey, no, I like the
I'm a native of the South. It's absolutely true. So.
Been here for 16 years.
My favorite slang is, I don't know, it's a tie between like Chicago people and New Orleans people. Like, I love the way, like a New Orleans woman, like, hey, listen, baby, if you on here from New Orleans, you can probably get about everything I got. Like, all you got to say is buku in my ear about one good time and cook me a Creole meal, and I'm going. You just can leave me $20 out the check to get lunch for the week. Other than that, you can have it all.
Listen, I told somebody the other day, I know I should go visit New Orleans because of the music and the culture and the food, but I might never come back if I go visit New Orleans. Y'all might never see me again.
Put that voodoo on you and whew.
You like, what the fuck happened to this nigga? Hey, man, that nigga was supposed to be in New Orleans, wasn't he? Y'all gonna have to send out a search party for your boy.
They got that boy, ain't it?
Be down in that motherfucker in the trance, cleaning out my bank account for some woman I met at Popeyes or some shit.
Man, put the spell on me. Fuck that. I gotta see it to believe it, bro. Fuck that.
Nah, that's one of the places I'm just scared to go. Like, I know I should go because being a musician, off that alone, I should go. But it's like, nah, because I don't know if I'm gonna come. I'm at that age where I might just say fuck it and just never come back.
Look, man, if a chick can have me dressing like Andre 3000 after he was dating Erykah Badu, bro, fuck it, I ain't coming back either.
There is no coming back from
Hey, listen, if I'm out here in furry pants and shoulder pads with no shirt on
and wigs, bro,
keep that away from me.
Yeah, I don't. Like if I go for fucking like rapping some fire shit and then I just come with a fucking like electric circus or something, bro. Hey, send help. Send me some help, nigga. Come get me, bro. Bring me a 10-piece hot honey lemon pepper wing and some Cajun ranch fries to snap me out of it, bro.
You gonna be somewhere like, nah, brother, we can't be poisoning our soul with the white man's chicken or some shit like that. That shit ain't gonna bring you back to your senses, nigga. It might make it.
Gonna be like fucking Martin, bro. What was his name? Shabazz Sunflower.
I think it was Shaquille
Sunflower.
They're gonna be out there in a crochet pants and a sweater with a kufi.
It's fucking 75 degrees outside.
Come on, man.
Musty as hell, man.
Hey, hold on, let me see. Like,
hey, now why somebody tweet the other day? I think it was shouts to Fade Quarter. He was like, "Why all the?"
I was just about to put that tweet up.
Put it up there.
I was just about to put this up, man. Hold on. The bussy chicks with crystals be some freaks.
Oh yeah, I seen that shit, bro.
Hey, listen, man. I seen the chick. I seen the chick I used to talk to. Put up a Instagram story. She had a little Buddha statue with incense. It was talking about her new crystals. I had to spin the block. Let's go and try this again. It ain't quite work out the first time, but you got Buddha incense, crystals, and weed over there.
It's a good sign.
I don't even remember why I stopped talking to you. Fuck it, it couldn't have been that bad. You should have led with the Buddha statue, the incense, and the crystals. I'd have let it slide.
About to get right.
Hey,
See,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
still ain't found the right one, bro. I ain't a fan. I don't think they much.
I mean, Joe, everything ain't for everybody, man.
Yeah.
That motherfucker playing that fucking Erykah Badu, NDRE, nigga, it's about to go down, bro. That's a winning combo.
You don't know, bro.
It is.
And
It
if she
I believe you.
young, she playing that Summer Walker, bro. It's going down, bro.
Okay, all right. Now
Hey,
you-
bro, why when I was out like a month or so ago, met a couple chicks. Both of them was cool. One of them raised her arm.
Oh
And
no.
Don't say it was Harry.
It was dog. So I started looking. The forearms was hairy. The legs was hairy. And she was fine as hell too. And I just completely was like, oh no, you wanted them. I would like, she giving out her. I went to her Instagram. I was like, I'm flabbergasted because she's so cool, but
She one of them Zazie Beats type.
yeah.
Natural.
No, can't do it.
Can't do it. Won't do it.
Like I like
Can't
something.
win with them.
I like something natural, but hey, we not gonna be
that natural.
we not gonna be in this bed starting like
That'll hit your face, man.
like I don't have a lot of hair on my legs. Like when I used to play soccer, like I taped my shin guards to my legs, so that tape used to tear the hair off my legs. You not about to be in my bed with hairier legs than me, bro.
No, I don't. I am not a hairy motherfucker at all.
Yeah, I'm
Forearms, legs,
not
none of
hairy
it.
at all, man. Yeah.
You not finna be out here with like, and I'm talking like it wasn't like she ain't have coarse hair. I forget what the hair type is, the 3C, whatever. It was like, so it was just like long strands. And
It's like a yak.
Yeah, it was like
Motherfucker out here like Chewbacca. I'm cool.
like when you. I was just like, oh, I'm so disappointed. I was talking to my friend. I was like, I'm so disappointed because she was like mad cute. I was like finna and like, ugh.
Out there looking like Teen Wolf, bro. I'm cool.
Like, and again, nothing against her. Really cool. Just for me, where I'm at in my journey with life, I can't date no hairy woman.
I don't know if there's ever going to be anywhere in like we have to be the fucking last two motherfuckers on the planet.
And here's the thing, like ladies are entitled to do whatever they want to with their bodies, but
Absolutely.
it's just that the moment you see that, like, oh, this woman doesn't shave. It's because she doesn't shave, she likely doesn't shower, and because she doesn't shower, she probably uses like that natural deodorant too, and the problems just keep compounding.
There is a right or wrong. There, you are telling the world something about yourself. You are allowing for certain assumptions to be made if you are out here on that hairy lifestyle. Like you are I like an earthy woman. I don't want no woman that earthy. Like the line got to stop somewhere. Like I need you to be earthy and about this.
No,
Jeff.
No, Jeff. No.
Hey yo, who the fuck are you? No.
And that's my man's Jeff, man.
Your man's is wilding.
Hey, like if she do like this and it's like this, like
yeah, that's how it was. It was
shorty,
nah.
It was like a border collie out there.
Yeah, no,
like
no,
Lassie
bro.
under the. Like, what are you doing? Like, and again, nothing. If that is you, and if that is what you like, I am not judging you. I am just saying.
Oh, I'm not judging
I
you.
am.
Just for Chaz, for Fee, baby. We can't do that, baby. We
can't get down like that.
I'll take you to go get sugar. That's the new shit. I'll take you down there, but we can't do that. Like,
I can't do it. Like, it's too much moisture gets trapped in hair for me to ever feel like. And like Ronnie said, them be the chicks to be using it.
baby.
Them be the chicks to use the natural deodorant, and you might as well not even have on deodorant if you wear a natural deodorant. I'm sorry,
baby. We live in Alabama. It get 100 degrees in the summertime. With that hair under your arms, you're gonna be
human
walking
as fuck
around
out here.
You're gonna be walking around like Juvenile. You're gonna be 400 degrees under there.
You go point and some sweat wick off. You go point and some sweat wick off and hit somebody in the face. Like,
underarm saying hi, people telling you to back that ass up. You guys
like I said, I like my women earthy, but about that, modern hygienic life, societal expectations of women's hygiene. That's what it's got. Certain points got to be drunk. Like, nigga, I couldn't imagine if I dating a chick that fell in love. She like, yeah, I think I'm just finna go all natural. Like, just let the hair. All right, well, we gonna have to end this thing because.
Yeah,
can't do it.
That's like even like women with short haircuts, baby. We can't go CT together. That's my shit. That's for me. Me and you ain't going to the barber together. Nah, I don't want
nah. It can't be more than one person with waves in this relationship.
Yeah, nah.
That's like I said the other day. Like, my worst fear now. Like, I now know how women felt when they found out that I rapped. Like, growing up. Like, because I don't know what the fuck I'd do if I met a woman and she, like, putting her mixtape on in my car.
Is it Stunna Girl?
It don't matter, Joe.
You better be singing on that motherfucker.
Man.
I'm the only one allowed in this relationship with bars. I'm sorry. We both can't. It's gonna be like what Hollow the Don talking about Charlie Clips and his girl. When they start battling each other when they got mad. No. Like, nigga, I would be thoroughly disappointed if I met a woman and found out that she was a rapper.
Hey, Stunna Girl.
It depends on who she is. Like when Nicki Minaj was like coming up, like right when she got with Young Money. I'm sorry, yeah, she could rap to me. Like, baby, I'll take a back seat to you because she had it. Like, not this new hater, Nicki, not the new hater, but the old one, the one that was fresh off of Gucci Mane.
Look, somebody, not even some. A lot of these chicks is bad. I'm talking about a regular chick that work a regular job and she out here rapping. That can't happen. If that's what you do and you already own for that, cool. We might could work something, but you're not finna be aspiring to rap while in a relationship with me. That's just not finna happen. Bro, and I know I sound hypocritical as hell, but I don't care.
No, for similar reasons. Like, this is why, like, back in college on the dating scene, like, whenever I would ask a chick, like, "Oh yeah, where are you into?" and then the moment she says these words, "Oh, I'm into poetry," I'm like, "Oh my fucking," because you know it's gonna be terrible. Like, it's gonna be terrible.
You finna have to be at a coffee shop with a bunch of snapping.
And then like, like, hey, I gotta see it through, so I'm just gonna be in here snapping, knowing that it's terrible though.
And that's the thing. Like, I'm too old to be seeing it through. I'm at a point in my life where I'm hard stop. Like, it's hard stop time for some of this shit. It ain't no scene.
Like, hey, this nigga spitting, bro.
Like, and for anybody who thinks I'm being hip, well, AJ, you just put out a song. I make 6 figures a year. I'm not aspiring to rap. I'm rapping because I'm bored. I make a bunch of money and I have too much time on my hands. That's why I'm rapping. I ain't finna go on tour. I don't give a damn if you listen to my song. I don't even want you to buy my song because I don't want the tax liability problem that comes with the shit. You can't be aspiring to rap while being in a relationship with me. You just can't. I'm sorry.
That's like the nigga who's like 31, but like, yeah, I'm still gonna go to the NFL. Like, no, like, give it up. Like, it's not happening.
Nigga down at Legion Field in the summertime.
The stadiums at 31 years old, like with the UPS outfit.
Nigga working on his moves at the fucking factory, loading the truck, doing the Heisman.
Appreciate that, Blair. Yeah, nah, man. Like, no, it's just certain shit, or the nigga that's still like trying to playing in like rec basketball leagues. nigga play for like the motherfucking. Thank you for not buying it, Blair. Nigga playing.
I'm gonna buy 7 copies of it.
Nigga playing for the Montgomery Barnstormers or some shit. Like, nigga, why are you doing this with your life?
Nigga got fucking three kids and a wife, bro. It's time, bro.
Like, nigga, at some point, like
they need some benefits, nigga.
Yeah, nigga, why are you? What are you doing? Somebody actually did buy the breaks off of iTunes, and thank you, but please don't ever do that again. I would literally email you the song if you want it. Don't buy that shit. I don't want the tax liability, my nigga.
Nigga said don't buy that shit.
I'm just look, donate $1 to somebody else. The 70 cents that's gonna generate me from iTunes is not worth the tax liability. I'm just saying. But yeah, I can't nobody have bars in this relationship but me.
Hey, no bars. Hey, no sports aspirations. It's over, baby.
It's
no,
over.
You no. Let's go get a
Now
job.
the thing I will say is like meeting a woman with sports aspirations is probably a little bit different because it ain't but so many sports like that they can realistically like go pro in.
Man, you're not about to make that much money doing that, so you just go to school, get you a degree.
Jeff said, "If Bay rapping, I'm supporting her. We getting out the hood." No, y'all not, Jeff.
No,
Hey,
y'all
nah,
not. No,
hey,
y'all
Y'all
not.
be right back in the hood. nigga.
Hey, I don't know because Glorilla was just working at Wendy's, bro. So I don't know if you can bring me.
Well, she's
in,
also 23.
I mean, that's true.
But-
I don't know
but
how
nah.
old Jeff is, so I don't know how old the women.
Jeff is our age. That's one of Chuck's mains.
I mean, he might be down there with the 23, 24-year-olds. I don't know. No disrespect.
Listen, man. My age limit is about 25, and even that's a stretch. If you 25 and still trying to rap, we can't talk.
Man, let me tell y'all about it's probably about 2 months ago. This 25-year-old, she's like, "Hey, you come over, cool after work." She said, "Nah, I gotta clean up first." I'm like, "All right." When I tell you, I walked in and it looked like I walked into a fucking trap house. I thought this motherfucker was abandoned. I said, "Are you trying to set me up?" I said, "It's no."
Bring your pockets.
I said, "Man, let me use the restroom, bro." When I tell you, it was like dried grease, weave, like hair. I said, "Hey, bro, there's no way, like fucking, like on the wire, bro. Remember where Wallace and them used to sleep, bro? Like,
Oh,
Hey,
Come on.
I put that on everything I love, bro. It was worse than that, bro. It was worse than I sat down on the couch. I had a bottle and she had some weed. I was like, hey, I just remembered I got to work in the morning. I got to go. There's no way I can't do it.
So you did not pull a got to see.
Nah, there was, bro. I was not pulling my pants down in there. Like I had on sweats. I was like, no, there's no way I'm putting my bare ass on nothing in here, bro. I'm sorry. I cannot do, but that was the filth. I was like, hey, these young bitches, I can't do it, bro.
We truly lose the recipes. Grandma ain't around to show about it. Yeah.
I'm like, you ain't cleaned this motherfucker on Saturday.
Grandma
morning.
around, but grandma was 32 when she was born.
Yeah, about to say grandma 31. Yeah.
She ain't cleaned this motherfucker on Saturday one time. She did not get up with the oldies on, not once.
I mean, to be fair, Fee, but we didn't get up with the oldies either. Like we was getting up and mom was listening to Biggie and 112 and Monica. And...
Well, yeah, but guess what we was still doing? You was cleaning at the bottom of that toilet seat around where the fucking screws is. Like that's the hey females. If you watching this, I do look at that when I go to your bathroom. I look at your tub.
Hey, they can be.
I look at your tub and I look at that bottom around them screws. See if you've been cleaning.
You might as well just look at the baseboards.
I don't care about the baseboard. I'm looking at that fucking tub. If you getting in that fucking filthy tub,
nigga doing a white glove test.
if you get in the filthy tub, baby, you not for me. I know you in the club with no shoes on, with the black feet.
Jeff said nah. Jeff said nah. I ain't going below 27. Oh nah, you a woman will have to be super mature for me to talk to her at 25. Kev said if she's 23, she still had dreams. That's true. If she's 25, she's at her peak. If she's 30, it's over with.
Depending on what she's doing, yeah, at 30 is probably But I don't know them. You get them 40-year-old women, bro. That's my sweet spot right there, bro. Love me the plus 40.
I remember my mom was telling me, well, she was on some travel assignment. One of her coworkers had asked where her son's single. And she was like, yeah, she's like 38 with a 15-year-old. I said, nah. Mom was like, what do you mean? I said, she's 38. She almost 40. Mom was like, you not that far behind. And I sat back.
You're like, damn.
I said, damn. I said, but the 15-year-old is too much because I ain't finna be dealing with no woman that got a teenager that I wasn't around while they was growing up. Because nigga, you might bow your chest up. And then we gonna
that's
have
perfect. That's perfect. That tells me everything I need to know. Like I can subtract. That tells me everything I need to know.
No, Kev, you're right. Still rapping it. I will say this. I do think it's stupid. Like, to me, 30 ain't old enough to say you like shouldn't be attempting to try to make it in music no more. For real. Like,
well, no, if you're being realistic with anything,
now if you're 40.
I tell people this because hip hop is really like the only genre where niggas will try to age you out. But if you really think about it, when you're 30 years old, whatever your career is, more than likely you're going to be doing that for 35 more years. Like, you're going to be, so 30 is not too old to do anything. Like, you really just now might be figuring life out. So it might be best to be fucking switching careers at 30 because whatever you do, you're going to probably be doing that shit for 30 more years.
Yeah, and I mean, even still, like you can. I think to me it's important. Like I was just telling this young lady I know who does music just a couple weeks ago. I said you got to be real honest with what you want from your career. If this is what you're doing, like if your goal is to become famous, well, might be a rap for you. If your goal is just this is your side hustle to bring in some income while you doing something, it's possible to do that. But it's all like, you know, you got to learn other skills because the first thing I learned, well, the most important thing I learned as a musician is the best way to make money from music is off of other musicians. Because the artist is the last person to get paid off of their shit. Mm-hmm. If you want a song, you more than likely need a producer. If you don't know how to produce yourself, that costs money. You need someone to engineer that shit to get it put on streaming services. That costs money. You want to go on tour? You got to buy out the venue. That costs money. You got to hire lights and sound people. Someone to drive your fucking tour bus, or you got to get a van to drive it. That costs money. You want to sell merch? You got to buy shirts. That costs money. You got to get vinyls pressed up. That costs money. It cost me almost $500 total to put breaks out. Between the engineering, setting up, publishing, some other superfluous shit I had to do, it cost me money to put that song out. That and Ricky, that's the only reason I said my salary. I usually don't like niggas knowing my salary on here, but sometimes you gotta drop a flex bomb on niggas so they know. But yeah, like I wouldn't have a problem with if I met a woman who was doing music, not rap. Be rapping. If you only sing your songwriter shit, you out here playing at open mics and you 32, you got a good career. I'm good with that.
Nah, I don't want no singer-songwriter. I don't want to be going to your bunk-ass karaoke where it's fucking you and your friends doing a routine and there's 3 niggas in the crowd and I'm one of the 3 niggas there. I don't want to be there for that.
I can support that.
Nah, I can support that. Unless we drunk and having fun, nah, I ain't got it in me.
I ain't gonna lie. I am not the lift you up nigga. So in that environment where there's like it's a big ass venue and only 3 people there, I'm not the nigga like, oh,
who was that? Who was that? Who was that?
Like,
we went and saw when was that Nick Grant when that happened?
Oh yeah.
That nigga put on one of the worst live shows I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But I mean,
he did not know the crowd at all. So yeah.
Yeah, nah. But yeah, I think it just all depends on, and that's the talent buyer's fault because Trans Lee should have been the headliner easily.
Yeah.
But yeah, like if it all depends on what the fuck you doing. Like I ain't got no problem supporting somebody who doing something just because they love it. Like Lee said, that's why I just drop my raps on Twitter and IG and go, yeah, like put my shit out. I ain't going on tour, nigga. My hip bad right now, nigga. I ain't finna be up on stage bouncing around. Trying to hype up a motherfucking crowd.
Hey, jumping in the air like Kevin Gates, bro.
Hey, nigga, that's not. I don't want that life no more. Nigga, I'm doing this shit because it's fun, nigga.
Hey, nah, baby, if you gonna rap, I don't want you to make it because I don't want no fucking. I don't want to be eating Wendy's 4 for 4s every fucking day in a Sprinter van. I want a home cooked meal. I want some beef tips and rice. I want some smothered chicken. Like I don't want to eat Hardee's and Wendy's and McDonald's, bro.
Man, in December of 2019, my homeboy came to town with a band working for, and we was on the tour bus chilling. And when that nigga told me that like you can't take a shit on the tour bus, I was like, oh, I said, so where do y'all be shitting? Gas stations and Walmarts? I said, yeah, man, I made the right decision to go corporate because I would have never survived that life.
Now I can't say I wouldn't because
bagging it.
Hey, because I'd have been in Afghanistan in the middle of a flight line with a porta potty that a million niggas have shitted in before me, and I done had to go. So I can make it happen just about anywhere. However, I don't want that life for me. I don't want to be at a fucking gas station at a fucking Smith's, like walking into each toilet, like, damn, I hope this was fucking clean enough. Like, damn, man, I hope they put the fucking jalapeno cheese dogs out here for me today. Like, nah, I don't want that life, man.
Jeff, Chick-fil-A do got nice bathrooms, but it ain't standalone Chick-fil-A's all over America.
And see, now you gotta buy a Chick-fil-A biscuit to use the restroom because they only let customers use the restroom. So now you down bad.
I mean, Chick-fil-A fired. I'll take the biscuit.
Chick-fil-A fired, but if you have to,
you gotta do that every time.
Yeah,
nigga,
every time you use the bathroom, I don't want to get a fucking spicy deluxe, nigga.
Well,
every
that's
time I use the
fired
restroom.
me.
Nigga, no, that's why
Man,
I don't. I ain't even gonna
that's
be in
cutting
that
into your
predicament.
overhead.
I ain't even gonna be in that predicament because Bay not rapping, so I ain't got to worry about that. We gonna be at the house eating fucking good home cooked meals, soul food.
Oh man,
Yeah, nah, I'm not. Yeah, we not.
Stun a girl, holla at your boy. I love rap bitches.
Not your boy. This is the opposite of how we be on the crystal waist bead chicks. That's how you are with the rap. You can have the rap chicks. The minute I find out you got bars, I'm ending the date. Yeah.
Hey, the minute I find out you got crystals and hairy armpits, yeah, I'm
oh no, hairy pits is where I draw the line.
You can have that.
I ain't gonna lie. For Big Lotto though, I go on tour for Big Lotto. I eat the 4 for 4s for Big Lotto. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, you know what? Yeah.
Who
She
the
is.
fuck is Big Lotto?
Mulatto, Lotto, whatever you want to.
My bad.
The latest chick, Nicki.
My bad.
The latest chick Nicki Minaj beefing with.
Yeah, she. Hey, for that clap back about the rapist, yeah, you go ahead, baby. We eat 4 for 4s. I eat off the dollar menu. I go to fucking culinary school. You ain't got to worry about spending no money. I'll chef it up for us.
Kev said, just walk into a hotel with confidence, you can drop a deuce. Yeah, you can get a free breakfast too on the real.
Yeah, I was just about to say, as someone that used to work in hotels, like you could walk in any hotel in America if they have a continental breakfast and just have breakfast. And if somebody presses you, just be like, oh yeah, I'm staying in room, like I'm staying in, you got to pick a low number. So say I'm staying in room 214. And they're like, okay. Like no one's going to press you about it.
Hey,
and then just walk right out.
I did see niggas talk about on their way to work, they would stop at hotels to get breakfast. I seen that shit on Twitter.
Hey, listen, man, if you broke or like a college student, nigga, that's clutch.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like when I used to work that overnight, because I was an auditor, the overnight auditor for a hotel. Some of those snacks used to come in the bag with me. I used to because I used to get up at 7. So yeah, I already got my breakfast. Like, cause yeah, I took it from continental breakfast.
Oh yeah, cause they be having good oatmeal, muffins, fruit, the boiled eggs, milk. Like man, when I was like traveling, a continental breakfast every morning. I'm setting an alarm, nigga, just to make sure I get that free breakfast because that's one less meal I gotta pay for.
Yeah, see again, another reason I didn't go into the medical field because I would not have been on that travel shit.
Oh nah, bro, I was about to try to go to Vermont the other day, bro. Niggas had a job paying,
Vermont,
bro, a job paying $30 $3,800 a week. They paying for the flight,
Okay,
housing
never mind.
housing included, and they giving you $200 a week for a rental car. And it was a 4-week assignment. I said, bro, I'm gonna go make this $15K. The lady like, oh, the hospital sent that out on accident. I said, yeah, bitch, because you know I was about to be up there.
Yeah,
38
was already on the way there.
Nigga, I was like, I started pulling my fucking winter coat out. Like, yeah, I know it's gonna get cold up there. Let me pull this Columbia out. We going to get
Nigga
this
had to
bread.
turn around, was already heading.
Dog, Vermont and San Diego. I know they opposite ends of the fucking country, but those are
Complete
two places
opposite
I'd go
ends
in
of
a
the
heartbeat.
country.
Hey, bro, I'd go to either of them bitches in a heartbeat.
Nah, bro.
I ain't never been to Vermont, but shit, for $3,800 a week, nigga, I'll be there happy as hell.
Listen, my oldest niece always talking about how she gonna go to Harvard. I told her, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be visiting you. I ain't finna come kicking it in Boston during the school year. That's that don't sound like my idea of fun.
They might just think you play for the team. You good?
Nigga, I am 5'9" and out of shape. Ain't nobody
Yeah.
finna think I play for the team.
Fam, that's all I got asked the first day I got here, bro. What team you play for?
Oh yeah,
Nigga, I'm your height.
it was the same way when I was in Montana, bro. Like when I be catching a flight. Oh, hey man, what you doing down here? You go to the university?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just started saying, yeah, I play on the basketball team. Oh yeah, do you know? No, nigga, I don't know none of them niggas.
and as well, because they are pretty much saying like that's the only reason.
That's the
Jake
only
Bond
reason
niggas
you
should
are
be
here.
here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I was telling my niece, Boston cold, and even when Boston ain't cold, the motherfuckers up there is mean.
Oh, that's the whole East Coast in general, bro. New York,
Yeah.
like I'm a Yankees fan. Like I love the Yankees. I want to go to a Yankees game in New York, but I don't know if I want to because when I went to New York during COVID, that was the worst place I ever been in my life, bro. I was like, I never want to go back here, bro. Never. There's nothing for me to see here, bro.
Listen, man, I once, like J. Cole, like just dreamed of going to New York and signing with Jay. Thank God the universe was like, nah, nigga, that's not what you want. Yeah, nah. Every time people tell me about New York, I'm like, why? And then living in North Carolina, I meet mad motherfuckers from New York, and they run the gambit of being like, all right, cool, to the worst motherfuckers you've ever met.
Hey, listen. Yeah. When I was in the military, I ain't never met a nigga from New York I liked, bro. Not one. them niggas is like the worst niggas that I ever encountered, bro. The worst. The only one that's cool is this nigga in our Madden League, Walk. That nigga's hilarious. But other than that, nah. Oh, and Kurt.
My first day at work, I consider Kurt basically a Southern nigga. That nigga, come on, man. Don't no nigga from New York talk like that.
hey, 50 Cent, dude.
Okay, yeah. Touche. But when my first day at my company, when I moved to North Carolina, I walked in, one of the girls in my training class, she's talking. I was like, you from the Bronx? She's like, how do you know? I was like, I can tell by the way you talk. I don't have an accent.
All right.
I was like, y'all New York motherfuckers think everything revolves around y'all. Yes, y'all have fucking accents. The fuck are you talking about? We ended up becoming cool, but still, it was like, seriously, like you don't think you have an accent to the point that I can pinpoint the exact borough you're from, and I've never set foot in that city. She's like, how'd you know that? Rappers, man.
Because BX niggas sound different than Harlem niggas, and they sound different than Brooklyn niggas. That sound different than Queens niggas.
But they all equally annoying, so yeah.
Like Queens and Staten would probably be the two that I would have trouble like picking out where they from. But you can tell because a Brooklyn nigga gonna tell you they from Brooklyn.
Hey, I'm about to say a New York nigga gonna tell you they from New York. They bad as fucking vegan.
Borough, nigga.
They bad as fucking vegan people, bro. Them niggas gonna let you know they from New York, son.
And
Harlem,
it's funny
181st, nigga. I don't know where that is.
because in once again, to bring this full circle, in the South, those are always famous last words. Because
like, oh boy, got beat down at the Quick Trip.
Exactly. There was like a reverse like pipeline of niggas that would get in trouble in New York and would have to come stay at their grandma's house, and then they would get into it with niggas in the South. And I saw one nigga get pushed into a trash can, and they rolled that nigga down the sidewalk. But before that, guess what he said? He like, nigga, I'm from New York. Okay, now you rolling down the sidewalk though. So like nobody like that holds no weight here. Like you gotta understand, nobody cares.
Niggas will tell you the whole street they from. Fam, I don't know where that is. I know
Yeah,
155th because of Cameron. That's it.
Nigga,
I don't know
that's-
none of them fucking streets, bro.
nigga, all I know is fucking Apollo, nigga. That's it, bro. I don't know. Oh wait, when I was in New
I'm
York,
from
I was
145th
staying,
and Lennox, nigga.
when I was in New York, I was staying at the
Excellent, great.
New Yorker Hotel down the street from Madison Square Garden. I don't know where I was, bro. I don't know. That means nothing to me. I was at Madison Square Garden, nigga. So you telling me you from 151st? Hey, great, brother.
I'm
Great.
from 140. Nigga, I'm from Uptown, son. I don't care. Nigga, the only Uptown I acknowledge is Charlotte. Nigga, I don't
Do
know
not
nothing.
care.
I'm trying to get downtown, bro. What direction I need to go?
Exactly.
Know what that means, man.
You niggas bleed just like us. Like, nigga, you still bleed the same blood as us, nigga. Shut up.
We can end this off with college football predictions. We can do sport predictions in general because it's a rematch of one of the most exciting playoff games of all time with Mahomes and Allen. So what y'all got predictions on the game tomorrow? Bama, Tennessee.
So let me go first because I'm gonna preface this with the general comment before I get into this. The hype machine is working overtime this year because Fee, what I'm about to say is actually going to shock you because you haven't been here the past 2 weeks. But first of all, it's kind of shocking if you look at and I always like to say like teams can't help who they play, is how they play them. So based on the past 2 weeks, it's kind of shocking to me that Ohio State is a number one. And also, with that being said, so that's the hype machine in reverse. 2 SEC teams being number one and number two after they have had not so great weeks. And also the hype machine is working because people are convinced that a team that got beat 55-24 last year with the same team, the same personnel, except they're missing like their top 2 wide receivers, are going to somehow miraculously beat Alabama. I'm just saying. Just want to put that out there. So I don't like, and so I say that to say, like, to me, it doesn't matter if Bryce is or isn't playing. I still think Bama is going to win tomorrow. And that's not me being a homer. This is the same exact team and the team that struggled with Florida. So I all of a sudden don't see how they're like some juggernaut.
I don't think they're a juggernaut, but if the quarterback plays how he played versus LSU, and if y'all quarterback plays how he played versus who y'all play last, Texas A&M or was it Arkansas?
Texas A&M, yeah.
If he turns the ball over that much and Tennessee's quarterback plays flawless like he has played, Tennessee has a chance to win. Notice I'm saying they have a chance to win. I still think Alabama is going to win the game because their roster overall is better than me. And they haven't been playing that well, but they have still been winning those games. And when you have a fairly young team and you still win games without your best player playing, it does something for the confidence of that team. So I just don't think Tennessee got that dog in them to get it done. I like the quarterback too, but I just don't.
Like that old nigga is fired. That nigga is 37 years old, but he fired.
Nah, he's nice, bro.
Hearing the name Hendon Hooker and seeing a black man is one of the truly most confusing things. I think Tennessee quarterback Hendon Hooker, nigga. I am expecting a white man. Was not expecting to see melanin on that brother, but salute him.
But no, Hendon Hooker is fired though.
I want to say this, Ron. If y'all didn't injure fucking the boy from Texas, y'all probably would have lost because that nigga Quinn is nice, bro.
Yeah, he was. I'll be the main one to tell you. He was chopping Bama up. I was like, God damn!
Like what that nigga just did to Oklahoma, bro. I was like, oh no, ain't no way he just took it like that.
Hey, Kev, we not winning tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you off top.
If y'all playing Penn State,
yep.
Nah,
I don't trust James Franklin, man.
I think
Here-
y'all win.
Here's why I don't think we win, and it's because Michigan is admittedly still handcuffing JJ McCarthy, and even though they finally let him loose last week when we had to against Indiana, I still don't trust that this is why I want Josh Gaddis back. I don't trust that the two offensive coordinator, like I think Gaddis would have let JJ like let it rip against Indiana last week. I don't think they're gonna do that, and I think they're gonna do the same stupid thing they did against Georgia and try to run against a Penn State team that is great at stopping the run.
They also have Sean Clifford at quarterback, so I think the quarterback situation cancels itself out. So we'll see.
Okay, you are right. That nigga is ass.
Yeah,
Nah, yeah,
like he's fucking horrible.
I mean, but the other thing is like them niggas blitz a ton. JJ is not good against the blitz. So and Joel Klatt was basically telling us that Michigan has a tail last week, and it proved to be true, which is if they put someone in motion, they almost always run the ball, and they never.
I noticed that.
And it's like, why are y'all calling this dumbass? Why aren't y'all letting this man get game action to where he can actually see concepts and see if they work? Especially after we were up 2 scores already.
I've just seen that from in the NFL, Joe Mixon. When he's in the backfield, if he stands straight up, it's like a pass. And if it might be, I might have it mixed up, but there's a tail for them. That's why the Bengals ain't been doing that good this year. Like coordinators, the reason why
if he's hunched over, it's a run. But if he's up, then he's like getting ready for pass protection.
Like the reason why people like Sean McVay and like people like Lane Kiffin, like the reason why they're so good on offense is because they can give you the same look 3, 4, 5 times. There's gonna be 3, 4, 5 different plays out the same look. Like, and I do think the 2 coordinators thing is gonna kill y'all in the end, AJ.
Yeah.
Because like you can't like y'all don't have no consistency, no type of rhythm on offense because you don't know who's calling the plays. Like it's hard to get into a game flow as a quarterback when you taking plays from 2 separate people.
And there's a reason why our first drives are so successful, and then the rest of the game we fall off
Because the first drives are scripted.
The scripted drive works perfectly, but when it's game time and live action, these niggas don't know what the fuck they doing. So yeah, I think if there's a game that we lose, I think my hunch is we lose 2 out of 3 to Ohio State, Penn State, and Michigan State. We're gonna lose 2 out of 3.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I feel like y'all will fuck around and lose to Penn State, but somehow beat Ohio State. Like it would just be one of those weird things.
What I want more than anything is for these niggas to look and say, if we let JJ play through his mistakes this year, next year we actually have a good shot at the CFP. And instead they handcuffing him and like they're trying to do if we hold him back now and limit his mistakes, we can. And it's like we ain't making it this year, so let the boy play. And if we lose 3 games, we lose 3 games. But next year he's gonna be phenomenal and better for it. So just take the step back now. You have nothing left to prove, Jim.
Because Stroud gonna be gone. The only thing all our receivers is like Marvin Harrison Young, the African nigga Young.
Wait, who?
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Who that?
Yeah, we really saying that nigga name on air, bro. That's what y'all niggas is doing out here.
No, number 18 for Ohio State.
The car wash owner's son. He young. The African nigga young. Smith Enigma young. So we're gonna come back loaded, but that quarterback is gonna scare me next year more than this year. But if y'all still got 2 coordinators, we ain't worried about shit.
I will say I love something that JJ McCarthy said in a recent piece ESPN wrote on him. And he said, when you look at what we have as a group and who we're coached by, and you look at what we're doing on the field, it's not matching up with our potential and where we should be and where we're going to be. We should not be getting stopped offensively. That tells me everything I need to know. It's them boys is looking at the coordinators like, hey, man, let us fucking play.
Yeah.
Andrell Anthony, and even 20. I hate Ronnie Bell. I've hated Ronnie Bell for so long. That motherfucker been playing big lately. We without our best.
He's been making plays.
We without our best tight end.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been on Underdog, and I've been taking Ronnie Bell every week for his receiving yards, and that bitch ain't missed one time, bro. Not
without,
once, bro.
We're without our best tight end. Like Donovan Edwards, Andrew Anthony, and JJ McCarthy are, and I'll give Blake Corum are like our 4 best players.
Yeah, him and Corn, bro. They hit that shit every week. McCarthy too.
Corn came through from him one time.
McCarthy rushing yards, that bitch be like 11.5. Oh yeah, give me that every time.
Well, that's the thing, because they ain't running him because Cade is hurt and they know they ain't got nobody behind him. So they're like that nigga spin back inside against Indiana, they got clocked. And you can tell Jim was like, hey, bro, don't do that no more.
But here's the thing though. Most schools don't have a capable backup. So but if that's his strength, still play to his strength.
When him and Donovan Edwards are in the backfield, there is zero reason why we shouldn't be seeing RPOs, options, all of that shit, because them two are too dynamic to not do that shit. And the fact that Andrew Anthony like had a game of like six receptions, 155 yards last season, and last week was the first time he's had more than one reception in the game since then is criminal. But that's criminal. Yeah. He should be our number 3 receiver, not Henning. And shout out to Lou Schoolmaker too, because that motherfucker's only been blocking and that nigga been hooping. But yeah, we might lose an ugly game tomorrow unless the coordinator surprises me. I don't think we're gonna lose because of our talent or anything other than the fact that our coordinators stink. Them niggas stink. Before we go, who y'all got? Allen versus Mahomes.
Whoever got the ball last. I will. The Chiefs defense probably a little more healthy because the Bills secondary has been pretty banged up. But Trey White, I think, is supposed to be coming back. So I don't know. They both can't run the football particularly well. I don't know. I'm probably gonna edge the Bills because I just don't like the Chiefs receivers. Like they have Kelsey and then a bunch of bums.
Who home?
Good question.
That's a good question.
Hold on, let me look real quick.
But for me, it's really whoever got the ball last, honestly.
KC's home.
Well, I'm actually inclined to take the Bills then because for some reason, well, I won't say for some reason. The reason is actually obvious why the Bills play better on the road versus at home, which is give them a fucking dome, man. Like they're fucking Buffalo. Give them a dome. But anyway, but no, seriously, I would probably still take the Chiefs. And I'm leading with the heart, not the head, because it's a lot of conversations coming up, and Patrick Mahomes is still him, but people are trying to make, Josh Allen the great white hope, and that can't happen on my watch. So I'm putting my hate forward to make sure this doesn't happen.
Dog, they put up the stats of them and combined rushing and passing yards in 8 more starts. Mahomes has 5,000 more total yards and like 8 more TDs or some shit like that.
Bro. Yes, because that man was Scott Frost his first 2 seasons. I mean, Josh Allen. Like let's not. And they're like, oh, I think he caught up to Pat Mahomes. No, he hasn't. He hasn't.
Mahomes had 12 seconds last year in the playoffs. 12 seconds.
If we just being 100% real. Like I would probably I would probably take Lamar over Josh Allen. Like Lamar just wins. Like his style of football is ugly. It might not be the fucking prettiest, but this nigga wins a lot of his fucking games, bro. And the shit, like he's throwing the ball so well this year. Like I would take this nigga Lamar. Like I don't like Josh Allen just because he's white. They just trying to propel this nigga to the top.
They trying to make him the one.
Like they don't give Lamar his just fucking due, bro.
Well, I mean, think about it. What young white quarterbacks do white America have to hang their hat on? Like you got Brady, you got Rodgers, you got like the old guard. Who is the young white quarterback that isn't Josh Allen to give them hope?
Justin Herbert. He should.
Well, and I was just about to say, for some reason they don't even embrace Herbert like that, probably because he's not MAGA. But anyway, yeah, they are trying to make Josh Allen the one. Like you could feel it. They are trying.
It's like Allen Herbert and then a bunch of black dudes at quarterback. And two.
Yeah, they don't even embrace Burrow like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Burrow too.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because
Burrow,
Burrow woke.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah, check out the kidswearcrowns.com. On last week's episode, will be back at some point, I'm guessing.
The reason why we've been on a hiatus will probably be revealed soon. I can't say. That's all I can say. Yeah.
Is that what Eb was talking about in the chat the other day on the congrats thing?
I mean, you're a smart guy.
Well, I wanted to ask, but I ain't seen nothing, so I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
But yeah, we might be back at some point. But anyways, man, Joe, how's the I just felt like talking coming along?
Editing sucks, but I've been busy all this week because I ain't even shoot our CFB fucking fantasy football shit. These niggas been on my head.
Hey, yo, hey, look, hey, you gotta go for that. This nigga Joe, when he do our CFB recap for the week, this nigga, he acts as every one of us. Like, he acts like me, and like he has this shirt that says ice on the front of, because if y'all don't know, they say I'm fucking ice cold. So he has this shirt.
Tell us in your prom story.
Nah, I'm not telling that. He says this shirt that says ice on. Like he imitates every person in the league as the commissioner, bro. Like, this nigga does a fantastic job for like 3 minutes of fucking content. So go check that shit out, bro.
Yeah. Where's that shit at? Where can they find that shit, Joe?
Oh, on the Honesty is Key YouTube.
Yeah, check that out. I didn't even know about that. But yeah, check that out. Twitch.tv/FeeBaby. Check them out. Subscribe. Madden League going strong right now.
Fuck Madden. I lost today. Whatever.
Whoa.
What's going on in our comments, man?
we got some spam there.
Hey, now let's click that. Damn, I didn't even get a chance to click it.
Again.
Hey, then she came back, bro.
Hey, bro. Hey, just send that to the private message. Send that link to the private message.
Yeah, all right, Joe, you're gonna end up with your shit hacked.
Yeah, your bank account gonna be empty.
Stole your identity.
Hey, stun a girl hacking it? Yeah,
probably not. But yeah, go check out the breaks if you want. Again, name right there. Feel free, check that out. Yeah, check out my boy Sam Pine's new song, Power. Felt like throwing that in there for a plug. Buy a shirt at thekidswearcrowns.com. Follow us at the KWC blog on Twitch, on YouTube, on Twitter, on Instagram, even though we don't post on Instagram. But yeah, just check us out. It's usually D posting from the Twitter, so don't assume me or Ronnie said anything on there. We all have our own Twitter accounts except D. But yeah, we'll be back next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. One.
Oh wait, hold on. Okay.
You